like when you were in here before.
It didn't feel as stable.
It didn't feel as stable.
Okay.
And now you're kind of...
Feels very stable.
It feels very stable. So.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
And then we would just go back around the other way. Take those off.
Okay. So, how about saying again, like in here, like showing me the different stuff in here real quick.
Okay.
That you showed them. You got it.
So here is, now sometimes this screw will loosen up.
Okay.
On that knob. This is how you would roll the window out.
Okay.
Now you'll notice this window, oh, it actually did real nice. It's kind of sticky on that side, so sometimes it doesn't go out very easy, but it went out real nice this time.
Okay.
That goes out.
Yep.
These go up just by that. And that pushes out and pops out.
Okay.
Now there were a few times where we had these little guys would loosen and this thing would like be weird.
Mm-hmm.
You just had to reset the thing on.
The string.
The string had to be reset so it was in the right spot.
Right.
And so that was nice. And then you can adjust that wherever, but you can't go past there. I'd be kind of gentle with these guys in this plastic. I wouldn't push on them too hard. They'll go in.
Mm-hmm.
Just because plastic is plastic, you know.
Okay.
There's your mini blinds here. Pulls this, pulls that. We never really disconnected this much. So we just open it, but you can disconnect it from these plastic little things and move it up and down.
Okay.
If you want.
It keeps the sun out.
But you just pull out on that.
Okay.
Undo.
Right.
This pulls off. We'd store it down there. Sink here, hot water, cold water. If you have the water heater on, otherwise it's all cold.
Okay.
Here's your range. You put that up.
And
the one thing we like to store here was like breads and stuff like that.
And you said this. You said the lighter is not working, right?
This doesn't work.
This is not working.
And I don't think I have the gas on right now.
Okay, but if I did, I would just light it like I do normally at home, but then put a lighter here.
Yeah, what I do is take this guy,
right there. Okay.
put this on. It might actually light. Oh, it doesn't want to. But I just put it there, boom, it'll come on.
Okay.
And when you turn the gas on, like so when I would store it, I'd always turn all the gases off.
Okay.
I'd actually light these up and run it out.
Oh.
So there's no gas in the lines.
Okay.
I learned that with an old boat because I had an old 2-stroke boat and never wanted to leave the 2-stroke mixed oil in the gas lines because it messes up the gas lines.
So obviously you have to clear out the gas lines after you turn it off.
Yeah, I turn off the gas up there in the front,
Okay.
clear out the gas lines, and then do that. Refrigerator, we would always open, clean out. If you're storing, get all of the stuff out, and then leave the doors like this.
And from
so it dries out.
Okay.
And it stays nice.
Okay. So when I'm pulling up and I got my hooked up electricity, this probably takes 4 hours to get cold.
I would say
6?
usually like if we were getting ready to go, like the day before, I would turn this on.
Okay.
If possible.
Okay.
And if you don't have a hookup, then you just turn it on for the auto. It's probably gonna give me a mess noise, but soon if it doesn't click on because of the fact that the gas is probably not on up there.
Okay.
It may be. Hear it clicking?
Yeah.
That's it trying to light the gas.
Oh, okay.
And it's not. It's gonna go check pretty soon. So
auto means that it's gonna automatically go to electricity if it can.
it's gonna go electricity or it's gonna go to gas.
Whichever one it can access.
Whichever one it can access.
But if we just want gas, then we click
Then
that.
you can click that down.
Okay.
So if you're got your gas on, you're getting ready to go, you press this on, it's gonna go auto, it's gonna go gas, and oh, I find gas, boom. It's gonna light the gas up because I don't find electricity.
And gas obviously would be when I'm dry camping.
Nope, you put it on auto, leave it on there all the time. It'll automatically pick up the gas for you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Gas is only if auto's not working for some reason and you gotta use that all the time.
Okay.
But cabinet space, storage, pan sink, hot mitts, percolator now.
Yay. Thank you.
Toaster,
Oh my gosh, everything. Wow.
teapot.
Okay.
I used to keep shoes in here and stuff. This is your electric panel.
Okay.
With your fuses. Any kind of plumbing and stuff. And I would sometimes before trips make sure that your plumbing and stuff here is tight, because sometimes it, you know, loosens up when you're driving. Like I said, constant earthquake. This cord, this black cable here, this is your outdoor shower cable. So your outdoor shower is right there.
Okay.
If your electrical doesn't work for some reason, you have GFIs. You have your thing. There's even little things to put your stuff in.
Nice.
That my wife left in here. In the bathroom, we actually have hangers here for you. This here, your toilet, flush. You got water. I always like to keep a little bit of water in there if I can, because it keeps that ring in there nice. Little trash can. All your water stuff's here. This actually comes off. This has, so if you got the water on, you can turn this on and off with just the head. So if you're taking a shower and you get water on,
oh, yeah,
turn it
preserve
off,
water.
soap up,
Yeah.
then do it again.
Okay.
This shower has been used like twice, and only by me.
But you can, obviously you would only need to do that when you don't have water hookup. Because if you have water hookup, you could use as much as you want.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Your light here for inside.
Okay.
Have your so-called fart fan.
Okay.
This is the
Make
vent.
sure that's down.
I liked to leave it cracked a little bit so there was air in here and it didn't like.
But when I'm storing it, right?
I would even keep it open with storing because you have a cover on top.
Oh, okay.
But it's up to you if you want to do that. That's how I did.
Okay.
And it never caused any problems and there was no leaks or anything because that out there is vented. And so it's got about that much space.
Okay.
And the vents are all down.
Okay.
So, but depending on how you are, you know, some people like to keep it closed when they store it.
Yeah, let's just keep it closed.
Okay. What else do we got? Heater. Here, this would turn it on. There you go.
Okay.
Turn it on. It'll go off though. This thing blows hot. You can feel the air coming out of the bottom there on the floor.
Okay. And it's plugged in. I mean, it's working right now because are you plugged in right now?
No, it'll work off gas.
So it's still working off what's left.
It'll
in there.
work off gas. This heater works off gas even when you're plugged in.
Okay.
So that's the one thing that I did notice. Like if you use a lot of gas, it's because you got this guy on.
Okay.
The one time my daughter and I were camping in Mammoth and it was cold, we used the heater for 3-4 days in a row, and we went through a whole tank of gas.
Okay. Wow.
So, but that's because it was cold.
Yeah.
We need to keep it on. That's your lights thing here, your meters for gases and stuff like that.
So is that the carbon monoxide one, or is that just
this one is your carbon monoxide alarm?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You might want to check the batteries on that. Those windows are the same.
Okay.
Just like I said, those roll up. There's Velcro down the side. If you, for some reason, decide at one time you want to put mini blinds back up, and I don't have them anymore, they still have the hooks.
Okay.
I never took those out because I didn't want to open
case you
holes.
wanted it, yeah. Yeah, right.
And these were all done sealed. This one will roll up. It has a stick, and I just take these. And one of my little inventions that I did when I did this,
Cute. Yeah.
and I just roll it like that.
Okay.
The window opens up. Boom.
Perfect.
And when you're done, untie it, and it rolls back down. Covers, and it keeps it nice. It gives you a lot of privacy, but gives you a little bit of light. But it makes this space much easier for when you're sleeping, whether you're sleeping or somebody else is sleeping in either of these beds.
Okay.
And you don't have the banging of the metal things. This
So you have to be
goes
in the
up.
middle to do that. Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
Kind of come here and push that one in.
When you're
this
driving,
one
do
in.
you care how this is?
I always put it down.
Put it down when driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want this banging around when I'm driving.
Okay.
That's going to put a lot of pressure on these points, plus
Okay.
there.
Okay.
This did not have, but I added screws in here all the way across because when we bought it, they had like these little, you can see the little staples,
Yeah.
and they were starting to come out. So I added screws in there to tighten it up and make it nicer
Okay.
for it. Just little things I did.
300 pounds. Got it.
And that light, we always slept with our heads that way.
Yeah.
So I don't think we hardly ever use that light.
Okay.
But you know, whatever.
Right.
Not a big deal. These are the best blankets for everything.
Thank you for those.
This solar panel
Okay.
can connect to the batteries.
Red, red, black, black.
Just you'll look at it. It'll be there's still some goop on it. Actually, if you look at black is negative, it has a negative mark.
Okay.
Red has a positive mark.
Okay.
Actually, if you want to connect your phone, look at is that on? That's my power. You can do Bluetooth mode. If you go to your Bluetooth,